Hit a button. Greetings, programs! How's everyone this evening? I know we're starting very late. I've been kind of out of it all evening. I've just been very tired. And I didn't immediately have a game planned for tonight. So I ended up spending... Instead of deciding early on what to play and trying to figure out how to set that up, I opted to not decide at all and procrastinate because I'm very asleep. So I'm actually so asleep that I think I slept right through my alarm this morning before work. So that was cool. But anyway, figured Friday is usually when I get involved in a little more involved games. But I didn't really want to spend...
man.
Hey, thank you, Platinum Venus, for $20. This is Happy Friday, Platinum Venus. I didn't want to make a split-second decision on a larger project. So I just real quick skimmed through games on Steam that I had gotten recently, and I saw this, which is a game that I saw a video of on YouTube not long ago, and it really intrigued me. It's I want to say 6 Degrees of Freedom style exploration shmup about fractals. And if you know anything about fractals, you know that means there is effectively an infinite amount of content. And for being an infinite amount of content, this game is 76 megs. This game actually gives me very Meritus vibes, in that it was made by one guy who is not artistic, but had an idea and knew how to program. So let's see what kind of mess we can get involved in. Ooh, the advanced menu. Enter player name. I'm Anaka. Hey there, Nexal.
Welcome.
Alright, what do we got? Okay, WASD, space, left shift is down. Really? Q and E is rotating, so it is indeed 6 Degrees of Freedom. 0 to 9 is select weapon. Tab, toggle rocket mode. Left control is brake. Oh, moving mouse is turning. Mouse left click is shoot primary, right click is shoot secondary. Escape menu. F1 ZAR main menu. Info about upgrades and weapons. Drop short marker. Drop long marker. I'm sure that'll be important later. And you can go up and down. I do have ammo. No, that recharges over time. Okay, cool. To win the game, you must rescue your friend K, who is trapped inside this Fractal Block World. Cool. They can only be released with a key to the universe. This item is guarded by an inner core. You must find one of these and then get past it to get the key. Put your crosshair on the black text box. Press F, which is the use key. This is a text box. Some entities are activated just like this one. Others you must touch. Try picking up the gold in this room by looking at it and pressing F. What about this one? Remember that when in the game, you can access the package's main menu by pressing F1, and you can access the program's main menu by pressing Escape. What's the difference? Respawn, difficulty, graphic sound, camera, markers, graphic sound. Okay, cool. Is there like a range to those? The nuke causes a flash, but you can disable this in the package menu. There will never be more than one flash per second. Just within the tutorial, here is how to keep track of where you have been and where you need to go. The door where you have been has a red rim. The door where you need to go has a green rim. This is just within the tutorial. So green means go. If you enable cheat codes using a password, you can do the following. To cheat, to navigate through the world, you can press Z to get larger and press X to get smaller. For this to work, the cheat code shrink any must be enabled. You can type shrink any into the console to disable this. Disable shrinking any is how the game is meant to be played. Note, you can open the console pressing the tilde key. Type God in the console to turn on and off invulnerability. It's nice that they just tell you right from the start, hey, if you want to like turn on God mode, you can do this. It's easy. Very Doom-esque in that regard. Like, we all just kind of go, yeah, you can just go IDDQD, and then you don't worry about it anymore. You can have commands run at the startup of the program by modifying input scripts program startup.txt. Modify this file to set up what cheat codes are enabled when the program starts up. If this file doesn't already exist, then make a copy of that and rename it to program startup.txt. Once you do this and enable cheat codes, type give upgrades 1 in the console to level up to a very high level. Type give all to refill your ammo and give gold to refill your gold. Just like, hey! You can learn how to create your own world using this engine by reading the creation manual found online there. Disclaimer, the ability to create your own world is in beta. We only offer limited support for debugging and creation of your own world. If you find a bug in our API or engine, email us directly. Not Steam. Cool. Shrink. You can use red rings to become larger. You can use green rings to become smaller. Experiment in this room. To leave this room, you must be the size you are now. I'm smaller now. Remember that using red rings makes you larger. Also note the tab key toggles rocket mode. I am very tiny. Who says I have to be that size? I can be whatever size I want. Oh, they're actually going to stop me. Okay. Bigger. When you shrink, the world changes. What was once a block becomes a chunk of blocks. However, to see the changes, you need to be close enough. For example, the black cube in the middle of the blue wall has a tunnel through it. You just need to be small and close enough to see the tunnel. Ah, so like here, that just looks black, but if I shrink, we load in the smaller chunk. What is this? Oh, there is a shrink. Okay, it's going to take me a second to get up there, but I want to know if there's anything to whatever this square is. No, it kind of just looks like... The air in this room has tiny cubes in it, which you can see when you shrink. If you shrink even more, you will find even smaller cubes, etc. Remember that what is a block may become something more interesting once you shrink and get close to it. So if I shrink again... Hey there, Drazman. I want to look at this giant cube from closer in. It is indeed a giant cube. But what if I was even smaller? Ooh. Heck yeah, 1 gold. What if I got even smaller? Maybe I should have gotten closer to this before I shrank. Oh yeah, more little cubes. With 1 gold in them. But what if I got smaller? Oh yeah. More little things with 1 gold in them. Okay, I think we've had our fun. We should probably... All that was me just digging into this cube. Ooh. The whole tutorial, everything that we went through, was just in there. So I can get bigger, and I think they want me to get bigger. And maybe I will. There we go. And there's that! That's our whole tutorial. It was just right in there. Blue? Blue ring device. This blue ring device will bring you to the starting room. That is, it will teleport you inside the blue block that is nearby. Oh, so I guess in here. Go into the pink ring device above to leave this area and proceed to the rest of the tutorial. To get more practice exploring, go into Happy Land below. Oh boy, Happy Land! I want to know what's up here. This is an anti-plug. You cannot pass through at your current size. You must become larger to pass through. Interesting. Well, I don't really have a larger. Ooh. Save game. Game saved. You save your game by looking at this red block and press it? Sure. Go up into the pink rings to go to the rest of the tutorial. Go down to explore Happy Land. Happy Land is a good place to practice your exploration skills. Note there are no red rings. The gray cubes turn into teleportation stations when you shrink and get close enough. So this is not entirely 6 degrees of freedom. A dangerous shrink. It's an amazing sound effect. Plasma. Okay, I'm full on plasma. So that's just ammo. It's not entirely 6 degrees of freedom, because I can't, like, loop over the top. Those bullets will hit him eventually.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
My bullets are so slow.
Ow.
Well, that's neat. I want to go closer to this, though. I want to see what this thing is. Good shrink nearby. Dangerous shrink, eh? Text. The gray cube surrendering. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Oh, no, man.
Hey, $10 from Brasvin. Thank you very much. This is Hello Naka. Hope life is treating you well. Cube! Both tiny and big cubes. Big cubes. Yeah, what's inside of this thing? Plasma projectile speed. Heck yeah. Here are 2 permanent upgrades. Cool! Now my attack goes faster. So it occurs to me how they said there are no red cubes. There was an orange, though. I'd like to see if there's another orange somewhere. But I feel like at this point I'm too small. I just have to keep going smaller, I think, until I can get inside the green cubes. Not the green, the gray cubes. I don't think there's any... I think that gray cube may be my best option. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if this game has background music. Like right now it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I got guys attacking me, but I'm looking for more orange flowers. Yeah, those projectiles are going faster. Still not, like, fast, but faster. Maybe I can't see any from this. Maybe I should have shrunk closer. Maybe I could have seen reds if I'd gotten close enough to look. Or oranges. Because I feel like I'm going way too slow now. Thankfully at this size, I think the enemies don't realize I exist. I want to shoot him. I want to know what happens. I mean, if he shoots me, I just die. I don't think I can even hurt him. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Where is our nearest gray block? I think the nearest ones are way out there. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, no, that's just yellow. Well, what's inside a yellow block? It's so far away. I need a sprint. I mean, I guess the sprint is get bigger, but there isn't a way to get bigger around here. Yeah, so I don't know if the game has background music or not. I could put something on for background music, but I want to wait until I at least get out of the tutorial. Oh yeah. What if I get even smaller? Tab for a rocket mode. I think it is going faster, actually. I think that is my sprint. Alright, cool. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, so that's where that's where I want to be. Ooh, there's also one up here. I don't know if rocket mode takes some kind of energy or something. Doesn't look like it. And then there was another one up here. There's two of them up here. Heck yeah. Ooh. I see a lot of the other power-ups, but I don't see where these would be listed. See, I have no idea how many projectile speed power-ups I have. If I come out of rocket mode and then fire. Ooh! My projectiles move faster than I do now. Well, not in rocket mode, but still. Okay, I like me some projectile speed. That's true. I don't know if it'll let me keep them after the tutorial. So I should probably get out of the tutorial. Now that we've figured things out. I want to go back through the tutorial. Yeah, and then blue is where you started. It was so funny that we started right here with this text up, so it kind of looked like it was just like, oh yeah, this is just a big old flat pop-up or whatever that says what your controls are. Like, okay, cool. And then you could start looking around and, oh, I'm in a place. I think there's an interesting choice here because they tell you the basic controls, but they do not tell you... No, they do tell you F is use. Function keys to get upgrade info. Upgrades. Oh yeah! Velocity right there. Neat. But I think this is interesting because they tell you FUs, but they don't really give you context for that. And then in the next few rooms, they continue to put text on big boards. Specifically giving you the story before telling you how to use text boxes. And then after telling you how to do that, pretty much everything from there on is in a text box. When you'd think in order to like not break immersion, they would tell you how to look at the text box like immediately. But they don't. And I think that's interesting. Because they're still kind of leaving you in a space where you have no idea what you're doing and what you're getting yourself into. And the first thing they do, aside from giving you basic movement controls, is tell you very, very briefly the premise of the game. So before you even get a handle on anything, they want to make sure you at least know why you're here. And that framing is really nice. And then, like, after they've told you how to do this, the only one beyond that is literally a flash warning, which, like, they want to make sure you've got. So I just think order and priority of information here is really neat. Okay, you can go through the text boxes. And I'm really sorry, Disarus. I started streaming very late. I have been very sleepy today. I have no idea what this block is for. I have been very tired lately. Today specifically. And I didn't really... I didn't really have the mental wherewithal to actually decide on what I was going to play today, or decide what, like, big involved thing I wanted to get involved in. But I remembered that I had this here. Happy Land. Dude. That's the entire tutorial. That's the entire tutorial. They just went, here's one cube. It's all right there. If you ever want to go back to Happy Land, just shrink here and enter the Happy Land block to continue with the rest of the game. Leave the room by going to the right, go through the green door. Don't know what this is. This is a pink sphere. You cannot use this. When you use pink rings, you will become larger and will be teleported to one of these pink spheres. More precisely, use pink rings cause you to move closer to the root of the chunk tree until you reach a chunk with a pink sphere. Here are the controls again. Note that pressing F1 while game will bring We're not done with the tutorial yet. And here can be used by looking at it and pressing the F key. You have exactly one current respawn point. After you die, respawn here. Note that you can always respawn by going to the package top menu, press L1, select and respawn, then you can respawn you. When you respawn, you keep all your upgrades. Normally when you respawn, you lose all your health, armor, and ammo. However, if you pay a fine, you can keep all of that. The fine is the lesser of 400 gold and 8% of your total gold. So be careful, you lose your crap. Well, ammo. Within this tutorial, additional but non-essential information are going to be found in text boxes next to question mark cubes. Also in the universe, question mark cubes usually mean useful information nearby. So I want to, like, shrink down. Oh, in text boxes next to question mark cubes. When you die, you lose your ammo, armor, extra health, and short markers. You also lose at most 30 gold. You will, however, keep all upgrades, which is what really matters. You can save your game in time for the main menu and quick save. For convenience, you can also save your game with these save boxes. Loading actually brings you back in time to the last time you saved. When you die, you may want to load instead of respawning. Fair. Fly to the next game. Do main menu, load game. Haha. So this room is a room containing a waypoint. Every waypoint has a name, and the one in the room below is called the emergency waypoint. There is a closed door, a toll door, which can only be opened from below. Also, the floor of this room is invisible, so you can see the room below. The waypoint is blue with a W. You find a waypoint, you can enable it, and teleport to any other enabled waypoint. Your emergency waypoint is already enabled. Okay, so that is emergency waypoint, already enabled. Pay toll, toll doors, so you can only get out by paying the toll. A lot of upgrades in there, but we can only get to it by either entering from there or finding another waypoint. If you ever get extremely lost, then you can find a waypoint. You can teleport back to your emergency waypoint, which is in the room below here, just like it. Also, if you want to go back to the tutorial, you can teleport to your emergency waypoint, and you can brush up on the basics. If you get going, you can leave the tutorial up ahead. Just remember to use a waypoint to teleport back here later on to finish the tutorial. To use waypoint, you must first enable. This can cause the list of enabled waypoints to be quite long. To deal with this, you can hide waypoints from the list. You can always unhide a waypoint later. You can also assign a name to each waypoint. Cat. You can change game difficulty at any time by going to the main menu. Easiest difficulty is tranquility mode, the bunny. Harder difficulty is normal, purple cat. Start the game on gateway mode. All difficulties harder than normal mode require passwords that there are hints for after the final boss. In normal mode, damage to you is multiplied by 35%, and damage you deal is multiplied by 2. Wow, in normal mode. Damage to you is multiplied by 12, and damage you deal is multiplied by 4. Every upgrade counts as 2 upgrades, and more experience. For speedrunning purposes, we must track the easiest difficulty you switch to use after you leave the tutorial. Once you leave the tutorial, you can track your current difficulty, and also the easiest difficulty level that you use. Note this information is also displayed. I can understand that being necessary for speedrunning purposes. Exit. Purple ring. Exit tube to exit tutorial. And go through the green tube to continue the tutorial. Sure, I'll go through the green. Ew. Time to shoot a goblin. Press 1 to select your plasma weapon, or use a mouse wheel. Line up the monster with the crosshair and click or hold down the mouse. Now, plasma weapon shoots 8 shots at once, but each one only does 1/2 the damage as a primary shot. So if you can hit an enemy with all of them, that's actually really good. And it's only 1 block. So it's kind of like it takes 8 ammo, but does double damage. Well, it takes 8 ammo, but it does 4 damage instead of 1/1. So it's more ammo costly, but it's when you need something dead. Fine. Amazing. So if you tutorial encounter Ying Forest. These forests contain many goblins. Goblins shoot projectiles at you that are not super fast. If you keep moving, they'll not be able to hit you. And if you stop moving, they will be able to hit you and you will be in trouble. Well, green. We're going to win the game by getting past an inner core monster and using the adamant guards. The key to the universe will free your friend from the strange Fractal Block World. When you try to explore some areas, the monster will kill you will kill you quick unless you are powerful enough. You can find upgrades throughout the world to improve your health and weapons. Some ways to get upgrades are time-consuming, but the monsters are not difficult. Other ways are fast, but involve big battles. If you find an area which you know will give you a useful upgrade, but it is just not worth the time, just skip it. Let the fish go back into the sea. You get powerful more quickly by skipping some areas. Red rings green does make you small. Plugs are cubes which you can go through only when you are small. Anti-plugs can only go through when you are large. These indicate that there are red rings adjacent to them at a finer level of detail. So if you shrink it down, you find one of those, you can get out. Scroll and crossbones are functional identical. However, it's called as a warning that once you shrink, you might not be able to enlarge out very easily. Okay, so these are like, if you're shrinking down, you're not getting bigger. Lost, fly into the green rings to shrink, then fly through the plug floor. Yeah, and then there are, if you want to get bigger, you can go, okay, so that's what that is. This is an anti-plug. You cannot pass through here at your current size. You must become larger to pass through. The world is a tree. The world comes with chunks that are 16 by 16 by 16. Every block in a chunk can become a chunk itself. When you are close enough and of the appropriate size, the chunk that a block turns into is a child of the chunk that the block was originally from. Thus, the chunks in this world form a tree, the chunk tree. When you fly into a pink ring, you will be teleported up the chunk tree towards the root until you reach a chunk with a pink sphere. Pink cubes with appeal. You see this above text box, the universal symbol, that means there are pink rings nearby. So what's the point of the pink sphere? Oh, pink rings teleport you to pink spheres. Oh, wait, experiment in this room. I have to be smaller? Yes. There's the pink ring. Got it. Cool. Now what was down here? Where that pink ring is going to be used within the room, there's a blue wall which divides the room in half. Is there any way to get to the other side? Wrong way. Wow, that's just solid. You got to the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Health, armor, and 5 gold. Okay, that's cool and all. How do I get out? Oh, in only. So it was one way. I get it. Okay, so I guess I'm just backtracking at this point. What was through here? Blue rings also teleport you someplace. Blue rings will bring you to the start of this tutorial. Blue cube with a view and a 0 some other blue ring nearby. Okay, see one of those, you take that, go to the tutorial. There's a lot of stuff in this tutorial. M. M for marker. You need a yellow key to survive. Oh, that's a big old guy. Get shot. F4. I'm level 0. And I have 6 XP, and it's going to take 494 to level up. But it costs money. F6. But I do have a trophy. Ooh. Oh! Oh, yeah. Now we're moving in real 6 degrees of freedom space. Y'all ready to get motion sick? Ooh. Wait, but I have the yellow key, so I gotta go use it. It said only 40 seconds. Where was it? Oh, there it is. I'm in. No, did I run out of time? No, I do have time. I'm good. Oh, okay, so it'll just heckin' kill me. Man, I like my 6 degrees of freedom. But I am, in fact, going to get so disoriented so quickly. Like, I love it. I'm going to hate it. Okay, so that's where that is. Yeah, you can use Q and E to roll. Okay, so I am just going to die. Hidden treasure in this room. Oh. Okay, I know I saved this time, so I don't have to load and go all the way back. Or I don't have to go to the respawn point and go all the way back. See, what do you mean there's a secret in this room? Can I go in that room while smaller? They say hidden treasure. I don't know what they mean. All I see are text boxes. I gotta read text. That may have just been me pointing at a text box that was like clear across the room. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in him. Yeah, I got the read text, but I think it's just that one. Okay, well, whatever secret is in here, I may give up on. Because I have no idea where it would be. Unless it's like inside a text box, like you go inside one and there's something there. That's... I'll do it. I don't think that's how it is, but I'll do it. Oh no, the key's going. Okay, nothing in those. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. I can't, like, pass through this. Otherwise, like, I can hug walls. But I don't think I'm gonna get anything, so... Oh, so if I'd gone up the exit before, it would have taken me, like, out here. Embiggen! Man, it's still crazy that, like... I mean, I guess that's kind of big, but, like, that's the whole tutorial right there. And I can go out here. Danger, danger! High voltage! And there it is. Everything we have been through is in that little cube. That one little tutorial cube. So if we want to go back... Oh. I keep thinking you have to use it, but you can just run into it as well. They do give you this here. It's still crazy that just like everything you went through, everything you did, it's right in there. You don't walk through high voltage fences. You don't tell me what to do. Actually, I'm not sure I can go through there. But there's a whole world out there that I want to go in. Okay, there's something over here. What's going on over here? Breaking the law, breaking the law. This is a shortcut. Ooh. Does it just take me into a place that kills me immediately? Yeah, that's a, that's a shortcut. I feel like I could have killed it if I went in swinging. These are two noob mazes. Only do the big maze if you really have a while. Noob maze, let's go. Okay, for the new maze, there are monsters in this maze. Here, if you learn how to fly around, let's go all the way down. In the upper middle of your screen, it says down if you're facing directly down. At the very bottom of the maze, you get treasure. I want treasure. Let's go. I don't know how many options there are. I feel like I'm getting lucky. Unless there's really only like one way. And it's not this way. Dang it. Aha. Oh, that bottom is different. That bottom is different. Or was that just like the halfway point or something? Ooh, a save point. Probably the right way. Hey, there's some guy. Did I get in the big maze or the small maze? Man, it was the instant I turned on 6 Degrees of Freedom that I was like, okay, yeah, this is changed from being kind of fun flying around game to this is Descent now. This is everything that I have felt from Descent and its weird movement. Oh, I see a different color. See a different color. What's Descent? Descent is an old DOS game that kind of, I guess, popularized the 6 Degrees of Freedom. The game is also notoriously hard. In, like, not a great way. If you like saves come through it, it's not that bad. It's an old DOS game, so you can just save anywhere, I think. The game is very much like this. So you're flying around different levels. There's supposed to be like a mining stations and whatnot, where you are going in, you're saving a bunch of workers, and then you're destroying the core to self-destruct the base, and then getting out. That's kind of every stage. Plays kind of like Doom in that regard. Like, imagine Doom, but it plays like this. And the enemies are a little unfair. I think I went down the big maze. But they promised prizes. I want prizes. Okay, is that the aesthetic changing again? Yes, it is. Oh, that's a good column. Nope. Also, I don't know if mouse look was a thing. So, you know, I'm sure that made it significantly more complicated to play. Or at least not in the way that mouse look is now. Okay, we're moving to the crosses. So the direction you're moving in... Oh, I'm moving right. Which way's down? Okay, there's down. I got confused for a second. The direction that you are... When you move, the momentum that you have is not affected by the direction you're looking. Which means I can move and then let off the direction and look in a different direction, and I'll just keep gliding in that direction. It's a small thing, but it's nice. Oh, we got a tall one. Oh, we're going to red. Orange, whatever. I have no idea how deep this thing is. I guarantee at this point I went in the big maze. We've made it to level orange. Are we sure the maze's goal is down? That's what we were told. There we go. It did also warn that the long maze was in fact very long. I wasn't going to go in the long maze, but this is the maze entrance I identified. Is he in gray? Is that like the outside edge? Ooh, white. These look like ice blocks. A little white. Is that like what the castle was before the cone took over? Yeah, at least no ice physics. Yeah, the controls are pretty slippery all on their own, though. Slide through the air more. It's all the ice particles in the air. As you hit them, you're just like sliding around off of them. Not often I have to go back up. Are we nearing the bottom? Is that why it's so difficult to go down? Or was that just kind of a weird floor? Blue! You've entered the lapis dimension. Been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. I've played through pretty much about as much as I think I can play through. Like I added a ton of mods to it. So I've been playing through with all of those. Added a bunch of dimension mods in. Just finished playing through Twilight Forest. And Twilight Forest is heckin' good. I'm only really sad that it's unfinished and I don't know when the last time it was touched was. Wonderland Dodger. I was thinking about Wonderland. I was thinking about hopping in that and seeing what was going on. Yeah, 121. Yeah, I'm playing on 119.2. It's just what the most of the mods that I was playing through is most compatible with. I don't really have a preference for version. Level green! Like a pea green. Man, I was wondering how many colors we were going to go through. I did not think we were going to go through all of them. Yeah, I was thinking about looking into Wonderland. I think I was afraid of how much it was going to disrupt my, like, regular play. Especially once I kind of got a handle on things. And it wasn't adding what I wanted out of kind of a dimension mod. I wanted more of an adventurous place instead of just a place that I'm kind of really hoping I can get out of. Maybe I should have tried it early on and then like disabled it or something. Other green. Green proper. Yeah, I've been through like half dozen different dimension mods at this point. I started out with a blue sky. Then I did Aether. Man, for as big as Aether was at the time, there's just not as much game there. Did another one, Astral Dimension, I think it was. Astral Dimension was neat, but it really didn't work well with, I think it was conflicting with some of the other mods that I was using. Which unfortunately kind of made it a pain to play. Like, I kind of liked what it was doing, though. And then the last one I was playing through was Twilight Forest, which I really like Twilight Forest. I kind of just wanted to finish, though. Like, there being an ending would be nice. This is a very interesting level we have found ourselves in. Yeah, it's level yellow-orange. Gotta go back up. So the save points do not necessarily always mean good. Wait, what? I have to go up again. Okay, there we go. We'll get some distance out of these now. Making it up to us. Butts. Butts, I gotta go up. Well, they were making it up to us, and then right up until they weren't. I think that's still the place that the floor that I was stuck on. Hey there, SGX. Oh, yeah! We made it! We made it!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah! Secret trophy, ammo regeneration, cannon damage, upgrade that cannon, armor, health regen. I must touch this item. Well, it's 200 health, but I'm at 200 health. Five times experience for 600 seconds. Wait, what else is up here?
Trophy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, trophy. Is it supposed to sound staticky? Ah, nah. Is it doing the same friggin' thing that... Is it doing the same thing that Motor Slice was doing? I mean, the sound quality isn't good, but it shouldn't be staticky. Wait, filters? I do have a filter on this. Okay, well, it captures that correctly. Okay. Let's see what it's like now. Okay, so that's up. We got a bunch of text around here. I'm gonna leave the maze. Message from your friend Kay. You just finished a noob maze. I will not think less of you because you are a noob. We have all been there. There's camera movement. Use true up. That is what we are doing. Just make sure you got it. Save, get it, save again. Okay, so let us see. That's our gun power-ups. Weapon stats, experience in gold, difficulty time, trophies, weapon modes.
Oh, yeah.
Freedom! Oh, okay. That was the main maze. This was the little maze. Is it going to send us to the same... Is it going to send us to the same victory thing? This game is called Fractal Block World. It's a game about... It's a 6 Degrees of Freedom shooter set in a fractal world. It was, as far as I can tell, made by effectively one guy. And it gives me that same kind of almost Meritus vibe of, like, guy is not an artist, but he's a programmer and has an idea. And I can respect that. Nay, I admire that. Like, this is almost what I look for in games, is I want something jank, but made with a very unique passion. Like, passion and desire. That's right, we're going in the noob maze again. Going in the short one. Seeing if there's a different prize. This one's also not as wide, so I can only imagine that it is also harder to get, like, lost horizontally. Still a save point in here, though. Like, each floor, so to say, isn't as big. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Ah, it was a different prize! Yeah! Came here for a reason. We have solved both puzzles. And by puzzles, I mean mazes. Okay, I guess this is where we're going now. Danger, danger. High voltage. If you shrink and go to the ground, you will find a Ying force. It is easy to get lost in these forests. There are totem poles with useful information in these forests. Try shrinking, finding a waypoint, blue with a W. Use a waypoint to teleport to your emergency waypoint, where there is treasure waiting for you. To use a waypoint in the simplest way, first look at it and press the F key, then enable it using the first option in its menu. When you are enabling it, you should give it a name. Then back in the menu for the waypoint, select yada yada yada. Okay. There's our forest. So we're down here kind of looking for goodies. Don't know what the odds of us finding something are. We may have to go smaller. Ah, jeez. I didn't kill him. Okay, who's attacking me? Okay, those are just the red S's. Okay, I can kill the red S's. Even though they're bigger. Bookmark. Still getting shot at! Okay, you're still shooting at me. Okay, we got him. Am I safe here now? What? Please kill him. Heck yeah. Ah! Okay. So there's our blue waypoint. Oh, an out-only waypoint. What do you say? First time using waypoint, I forgot to use one. Here's the basic way to use a waypoint. First look at it. It is blue with a W and press the F key. Then enable it using the first option in its menu. When you're enabling it, you should give it a name. Then back in the menu for a waypoint, select travel to, select whatever waypoint. And then on hiding it, you can also travel without enabling the waypoint, but then you will not be able to travel back unless you are using the temporary waypoint option. On the other hand, bookmarks use a different system. Left-click on the bookmark box to read how it works. This is a bookmark. If you right-click on this bookmark, the following will happen. This will be set as your current bookmark. You'll be teleported to your current respawn point. Then if you right-click on any respawn point, you will be teleported back to your current bookmark. Interesting. Enable. It is enabled and named Forest 1. Let's travel to the emergency waypoint, where there are prizes.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's everything. Or the emergency waypoint is so that you can never get trapped in part of the world. Well, you get out, the signal is an easy way to get back to the tutorial. You cannot hide your emergency waypoint. This is a stable signal room. This room has copies of some of the areas of the world, so it is easy to come back to them later. For example, when you enter I-1 and eventually reach a Williston City, you can touch an item which unlocks a door in I-1 block here. That block contains a copy of I-1. I don't know what that means. I-1. Door's locked. So this isn't I-1, but it's probably the same deal. Yeah. So that's what that is. And then what is going on down in this corner? Just a little forced. Okay, you guys are being kind of jerks. But I want to go up here. Oh no, I can't get in. Oh wait, I can go in this way. A dungeon? Heck yeah, let's go. There's a lot of guys around here. Maybe I should just ignore them and actually get in here. How do I get in here? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Heck yeah, killed a man. $100 armor, so there's just a lot of health and armor around here. So these guys, like, don't shoot. Aw, man, I need an upgrade for the laser. But I want a laser. Let me in! Are you in a small yellow flower right now? If so, are you having trouble finding the treasure room in a small yellow flower? When you enter the yellow cube, at the top of the small yellow flower, you'll find a yellow pyramid with a gray cube on top. Enter the top of the gray cube. When you go inside, do not shrink anymore. Well, crap. Instead, go to either the front, back, left, or right wall where you can find that you can go down, then explore until you find a large hole in the floor. That will lead you to the treasure room. Well, I saw that, and then I came back. So... Oh wait, no, I have shells. I have cannon. Okay, so it's slow, but it's a shotgun. Okay, I don't know if there's going to be anything worth my trouble in this place without going to the treasure room. So I imagine I either want to shrink until I find a way out, effectively. It's a lot of guys. Wait, no, I want to get bigger. Aha! Eat it, nerds. You can fly through the one-way cubes in the treasure room. Cool. In only. Yeah, plasma damage. Max health. I need upgrades. Extra 100% health, sure. $600 armor. Oh, heck yeah, experience.
Oh, yeah.
And a trophy. Message from your friend Kay. I am trapped in this fractal block world. I can feel how my mind has changed. The folds of my brain are bent and twisted over the jagged edges of the fractal blocks. You must find a key to the universe to release me. I have learned that you can acquire one where you can find inner cores. These inner cores guard the keys. Please save me. Yay, we're out. And we got our prize. Okay, we got our waypoint there. Ah, this is what I was looking for. It's just a yellow box. Wait, I can go in up here. Man. I want to say this is the dungeon that I came out of. Very likely. Am I winning? Maybe. Right now, I am unsure what winning conditions are. A lot of reds down here. Oh, we got a fancy thing over here. Okay, cool, that's neat. I want to know what's going on with this tower. I think that's just laser ammo. Oh, I wanted to grow. Yeah, there's like nothing in those, though. It's a waypoint, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Got a big ol' whatever this is here. It may in fact be nothing at all. Which is rude. Boy, hell. These red guys are not hecking around. I'm not convinced I can kill this red guy. What are these little white guys? Cats, apparently. Ooh, another yellow! Getting vertigo. I mean, admittedly, I do have... Let me in! Just rest in this corner for a second. Admittedly, I do have the 6 degrees of freedom control mode put on, which is like amazing in a will probably make you sick kind of way. Can't go in the sides, that's a window. It's just ammo and stuff, which I don't need. Am I getting shot? Is that what that red is? What is shooting me? Yeah, I'm getting shot. What is shooting me? Okay, so our reward is down here. Go up the down staircase. I think it's more appropriate to go say you go inside the down staircase. Okay, I did it. Oh, there it is. Freedom. Let's keep looking around for more. I like power-ups. Ooh, what are you? One-way waypoint. I was thinking all these little cubes in the air was kind of unnecessary. But I actually like it because it gives you a sense of scale. I can go inside this one. What's inside this one? House. Imps. Oh no, I'm out of juice. That's okay, I have a shotgun. I like how the bullets move so slow that I just kind of fire and then get back to it later. Okay, I don't know where the bottom of this is. I feel like I'm just kind of going in loops. Oh, I can go up. What's in here? Ooh, stuff. There we go. Let me in there. No, that's a guy. Something is happening down there, and I don't know if I like it. I want to say that's like the boss of this area. Okay, slow down a little bit, get our ammo back. Okay, I think we're at max ammo. Yeah, this was the weird room. Okay, so there was a plug here. Should be an area pickup. There is, actually, but I forget what button it is, and it costs money to use. I mean, admittedly, I guess I don't know what else I'm using my money for. Okay, there was another plug over here. Whoa! Don't know what that is. Looks horrible. Eternal Plague? Well, I can kill the Eternal Plague, apparently. Okay, there was a plug here. Let us down here. I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna go see what the Eternal Plague is. Let's go! Okay, that's what the Eternal Plague is. So there's a lot of forest down here, but I don't know if I just want to go deeper into a forest. Like, if I wanted to go deeper into a forest, I could do that somewhere else. Oh, wait a minute. This picture wasn't there when we were smaller. Ban some pictures, there are secrets. This picture is of my parents' house from 1905. Ooh. minor gremlin. Okay, well, I think at the end of the day... Burlington! Of course the upside down pentagram. Thanks, Romero. $340. You know, what if I don't want to? Okay, we're back out here now. We did what was suggested of us. That is a power. That is an upgrade. Either a better weapon to deal with the plague, or just significantly upgraded weapon. I can get smaller, but I'm not seeing a lot of get biggers. Okay, that's just like the ground here. And I think that's our first, like, zone. That's kind of where we should be going. There's a green circle over here, though, and I'm curious where it leads. These give you upgrades for your plasma weapon, going on the trees. So we have to go into the yellow flower dungeon. So these all lead down there. The sound effects are indeed very silly. Buy station. Ammo, 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 ammo. It's all just ammo. Yeah, the sound effects are silly and kinda great. Like, it's clearly just the dev going, bleh. Okay, don't need any of the ammo. I think that's it for us. Now, I would like to find a way out. Oh, there we are. Primary quest. Escape the Ying world you are in now, and eventually find and get past an inner core to get a key to the universe to save your friend. Inner cores hide in the deepest depths of inner space. Secondary quest. 1. Enter a gated community. 2. Ransack it. And now we are out in the big wide world. We are outside of the high voltage. Let's look around for some fun landmarks. I see these like orange cubes way off in the distance. I'm kind of curious about them. There's also this big orange pyramid over here. I suppose I can get to it without embiggening myself. Neat. I want to go inside. Dang it, it's glass. How do you get in? There's like a front door somewhere. Wait, no. Ah, front door. I'm going too fast. Can't aim. Okay, we made it. Small cannon pyramid. That should at the very top of the cannon. Cool. Oh, hi. So I want to go up. Well, not doing anything on this one. So you do have regenerating health. You don't have to, like, wait for a health pickup. Which I feel like is especially nice because you're kind of just gonna get hit by stuff. Like, a lot. I swear I went up there and it didn't do anything. Maybe I gotta go down. Can't go down there. Okay, this was the entrance, right? So we want to go towards front. Because that will be closer to the center of the pyramid. Wish I'd paid more attention how big this place was, so I could kind of mental map my way around. Though I'm thinking this place is actually more maze-like. Because boy am I not having any luck. I think I was just here. Yeah, I think as opposed to the other, like, maze area, this is like an actual maze. This one is not hecking around. But there are goodies in here that I want. Okay, I think I need to go outside of this place. I feel like I went way too far in. There we go. Found the exit. I'd be hecked up if there was a Minotaur. I feel like I'm the Minotaur at this point, trapped in here forever. Okay, so let's actually look at this cube. Let's look at these cubes. So 6, 12... That's 14, 15, 16. They did say each cube is 16. So you're in here. This is 4 wide, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so each one of these junctions is indeed a cube. And we're looking at the entire thing. which is 13. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories tall. I'll make a map if I have to. But at least for the moment. So 13. That means the very middle point is going to be 7 in? 6 on either side would be 12, so the 7th one. So this is 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. That over there is the exact center. So this is the center. We just want to go up from here. And it was, what was it, 7 high? I've already forgotten. 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 3. Yeah, like 7 up. So I think I am on floor... I forget what floor I'm on. Okay, that's 1. I'm on floor 2. So floor 3. Floor 3, I want to go directly above. Floor 4. Floor 5. Floor 6. And victory!
Oh, yeah.
Spiffy. Now there's also these orange blocks out here. I may want to get bigger for those. I don't know if I can get bigger. Danger, danger. Unless that pyramid is just an orange block at a distance. Yeah. So all those orange blocks out there. Ooh, maze. What are you doing? A noob maze! Get treasures from these flowers if you're not powerful enough to finish anything else. 50% of the time, a noob maze flower is an upgrade to permanently increase your max health. The other half of the time is an upgrade to your max plasma ammo. I don't know. I'd rather do something more interesting. Ooh, there's 2 oranges down there. There's a yellow up there. How do I embiggen? Ammo, interesting. They're just a whole noob maze thing here. Okay, yeah, so this is the same noob maze. Just take the small one if you have to. What are these? Maybe it's like if you shrink down far enough? More high voltage. Ooh, key boss. This is a gated community. Oh boy, a gated community. Inside there is a waypoint next to a respawn point. Finding at least one such place is extremely important. Remember that if you fly through an electric fence, you die. To enter, go to the block below this island that looks like a yellow key. To get a yellow key. Wrong way, so that's an exit. Ah! If I'm going in the gated community, I gotta go down here. Gotta get permission first. I guess green means enter. Beyond is a yellow key to get into the gated community. There is a boss called a menace. It is 300 health and does 20 damage per second. Cool. Don't think I can kill that, but we're gonna find out. Totally killed him. Eat it, guy. Anything behind this? Yes. Message from Tun618. Did you think there would be something here to help you fight the boss? Haha. 20-second yellow key. I have made it! Waypoint! And now we have a waypoint here. And a respawn point, I guess. In only waypoint, out only waypoint. So I guess one is destination only, and the other is exit only? But then what's the point of having them both here? Buy markers. I'm good. Yellow? Ooh. This is a nice little gated community. They got a little something for everybody here. And they got good stuff just hanging around. Is that what makes it a gated community? There's like nothing angry in here? You just come here and they're like, yeah, we got all kinds of goodies for you. Here, have some. Nope, never mind, there's a guy. Ooh, you're new. Check you out in a minute. Just kind of seeing what our options are right now. Doesn't look like a lot of node out here, just kind of a bunch of forest. It's got foresty stuff in it. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to look into. We got a little noob mazy block over here. No, I was thinking it was going to be smaller, but it is going to be kind of lengthy, so I'm not as worried about that. We got a yellow flower up here, so these are all kind of expected power-ups. We know what we're getting out of a yellow. Ooh, hello. I didn't think there was stuff on the ground. There was a flower around here somewhere. There we are. I want to know what your story is. Quicksand grass. Okay, maze takes a long time, but we've done worse. Okay, I feel like if that's mostly it, then we've seen most of these. Yeah, Ying Air, Gray Cubes, we're in the black flower now, yellow flower, noob flower, waypoint. Totem pole, I can only imagine, are some of the things that have just been around. Ooh. Seven by 7, 4 floors. Yeah, that guy's just not even a worry anymore. So you say the enemies aren't strong, but then you put a menace in here? Okay, I guess that is where we go to go down. Is there anything else of note to worry about in here? Okay, I've been over here already. These sound effects are great. Yeah, I don't know if there's... I mean, I guess you get experience points. Which is still important. And this is like getting experience points in kind of a safe environment. Off of a bunch of friggin' menaces, so it's probably not nothing. So it's 1414. 1414 TNL. So those guys only give 7. Those guys gave a lot. That was like 100. Like 150 or something. So yeah, absolutely worth it just to kill all the menaces. Just a reminder, you're on floor 2. I sound like Donkey Kong. Not a lot of these rooms have two entrances. Or more than two entrances, like a three-way fork. I say, lying. I see the shells, and that's like, okay, so I've been here before. But then there's no other entrance. He's such a homebrew game. I know, it's great. Okay, so I am big enough to admit that I'm a little lost. I know I saw the guy. I'm gonna hug the right wall, though. Hey, leveled up! Was that level up that dramatic? I used to have to shoot these green guys 10 times to kill them. Okay, gotta make sure we kill everything. Need that experience. And this is going to be significantly better experience than just sitting out there fighting goblins or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe we've killed everything. Nope. I lied again. Okay, so there are 3 different ones, I think. I'm gonna have to look at their names. There's like the blue one, a green one, and then like a super green one. Yeah, and it took 14 to kill them before. That was 11. And 10 is enough to kill them. Maybe I picked up a power-up, but I think that was just the level. Yeah, I did get a couple power-ups from the end of the floor. I wasn't really paying attention which ones they were. I just see the power-up thing and suck them up like a vacuum. Okay, it does take 11. It's so neat to think that this whole maze, it's not even like, oh, an instanced location. Like, oh yeah, you went in, here's this whole pre-generated dungeon. Like, no, this entire dungeon exists within a block that we just kind of flew over to. We are still inside that block. If we could fly through walls, we could just go out and be on the outside of the block. And that's kind of crazy for me to think. How do you even begin to program something like this? How am I still just on the second floor? This place is huge. I'll make my way back one of these days. Like, I'm just trying to find the way down to the next floor. Okay, in the interest of finishing this sometime this year, so I think what I'm gonna do is probably wait until we get to the end of this dungeon. Okay, if the exit's right there, I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. At the end of this dungeon, I'm probably going to call the stream for the evening. Because it is getting kind of late. I am definitely having a good time, though. Like, it's just a chill little... Yeah, just fly around and explore and do stuff. The upgrades are all incremental enough that you're kind of just doing the same thing over and over again, while you kind of grind your way up. Oh, we leveled up again. But, like, you see those power-ups, and they don't just give them to you. They're not just everywhere. But you still see them, and you go, ooh. Like, it's a very nice balance. Okay, obviously backtracking at this point. I feel like being able to collect stuff with left click is a little weird. Because I find I'm just collecting stuff instead of shooting at a guy. Wonder if there's an option for that. There we go. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure that was 7 floors? That was not 7 floors. Oh, dude, I actually got the power-ups. It's a railgun! Minigun. Does it just have really short range? No, it's got like a spread to it. Laser is just... Does it pierce, I wonder? It does not pierce. Oh geez, something is unhappy with me. Something was unhappy with me! I mean, I just got all those power-ups though, so yeah, I'm gonna respawn. Wow, what was unhappy with me?
Oh, yeah.
Books? Library. Jumbo yellow flower. What's going on over here? It's a picture. What are you? In only. Oh, so I have to be bigger, I guess. Oh, one-way exit tube, so this is how you get out. Okay, is there anything, like, kinda easy we can do? I want to see... Because we died and I hit respawn as opposed to load. Okay, we kept... That's what I wanted to check. We kept the laser. We lost our ammo for it, but we kept the laser in the minigun. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, so let's go embiggen. And then we can save. We should be good. So we kept all our juice. We just lost ammo and some money, and that's kind of whatever. Be nice if I knew what just, like, absolutely murdered me, though. I kind of want to go back in. Press F4. Why? And the following bonus. Oh, because I got something at level 10. A lot of health regen. This is just a play around with stuff location. Okay, so we saved. I'm feeling pretty good. We got a bunch of stuff. We still got plenty more places to go. I am going to head out for the evening. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.